Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
As Zola Budd paces slowly around the running track at the Koetzenberg Stadium, rain is threatening from dark clouds gathering above. She seems oblivious. Clutching an energy drink, feet in Hoka trainers, the 58-year-old school athletics coach is deep in the memories of a January day 40 years ago. It was here in this stadium that, as a 17-year-old barefoot runner, Zola broke the world record for the 5,000 meters in a time of 15 minutes and 1.83 seconds, shattering the record held by American star Mary Decker by 6 seconds. I still think of it every time I come to this track, and I still get goosebumps, she tells me. Her time was not officially ratified by the International Amateur Athletics Federation because she was a South African in South Africa, a nation with pariah status because of its apartheid regime. But that historic run put the world on notice and set in train the events that would place the waif-like teenager at the focal point of intense controversy for years to come. Zola's passion for running, from childhood she was exceptional, is what made her. It nearly destroyed her, but it will never leave her. She still runs 5 times a week, distances of up to 10 kilometers, and plans to take part in the Comrades, the world's oldest and largest ultramarathon, covering 88 kilometers, 55 miles, in South Africa. I ran it when I was like 45, but at 60 it's probably going to be more of a challenge, she tells me. My brother Quintus always said we were going to run Comrades together. He passed away, so maybe it's for his memory. Sea challenges are what she embraces, but they have left their mark down the years, from the death of siblings to estrangement from her father, his murder, and a depression so deep she once contemplated suicide. It is something Zola has never previously touched upon. And right up there among the toughest periods of her life is her selection to run for Great Britain in the 3000 m at the Los Angeles Games in 1984. The cost of competing at the Olympics was almost my soul, she muses. So burned was she by the experience that when her children, Lisa, now 28, and twins Michael and Azelle, 26, were young, she wouldn't let them run competitively. I thought, they are going to have the same experience I had. I wanted to protect them from that, she says. Now, with the Paris Olympics in full swing, her memories of that tumultuous period are ever present. Zola's unofficial world record in 1984 triggered avid interest in the shy girl who'd grown up training on the dusty roads of Bloemfontein, with a dream of Olympic gold. But as a South African she had no chance, until the Daily Mail's chief sports writer Ian Wooldridge found she had a British grandfather born in London's Hackney. A campaign was launched to get her a British passport, fast-tracked in time for the Olympic Games in Los Angeles. With the help of the then Home Secretary, Leon Britton, Zola secured British citizenship in a record 9 days. Anti-apartheid protesters were furious. As a white South African, Zola was seen as the living embodiment of a brutal regime, and they claimed it was a ruse to secure medal glory for Britain. But her father Frank and coach Peter Labuschagne were on board. I was excited because it was portrayed to me as, "It's gonna be easy, you can run in the Olympic Games," says Zola. As soon as we landed, in the UK, I told my mum and dad, "I want to go back, I don't want to do this." It was so tough for our family. I couldn't go out or do anything. In the months before the Olympics, as Zola tried to qualify for selection, protesters attended her races. She was spat at and verbally abused. I landed in this political storm at 17, she says. Afrikaans was my first language. I was uninformed about the world, but that is the environment we grew up in. It's tough because you take it very personally. You can't blame a 17-year-old for everything that's wrong in a country. And that's the burden I felt. One of 6 children, Zola grew up the daughter of Frank, who ran a printing shop, and Tassie, who had a catering business. Zola idolized her older sister Jenny, a nurse, who enjoyed running and took it up as well. When Jenny died suddenly, aged just 25, running became an escape. Zola won a place at university to study political science but gave it up to pursue her Olympic dream. She was selected after winning the 3,000 m British Olympic trials and in La Mans.